Aquí está su compa Chino de JTRES and you're listening to Nuestro Estilo podcast. Tune in.
Welcome back to the Nuestro Estilo podcast. This is Omar. I'm here accompanied by
Christian. How's it going?
Yo, Anthony here.
and just another day in Noche de podcast. Aquí estamos in the podcast room trying to bring you guys new content, new reviews, new chisme, new whatever. Today we got 2 albums that actually dropped today. Well, technically last night. But we got an album by Eslabon Armado. And we got an album by JTRES from straight Out The I.E. We're first going to start off with doing Eslabon Armado, kind of love album that's called Noche de Vibras. It's their second album. Their first album debut with the Records. So you're kind of expecting the album kind of more mastered, more everything, because it's a company that's well known now. So you're kind of waiting to see that the album's going to be like kind of more perfect compared to their previous ones. So,
yeah, exactly what he said. Yeah, I'm expecting more from this album porque, Del Records is probably the biggest record company, like Mexican record company, and I would say obviously all in the world, because I mean you're not gonna have a Mexican record company anywhere else in the world but U.S. or Mexico. But yeah, it's I'm ready to. I'm excited to talk about this album, and I liked it personally. I know it's not gonna be everyone's style, but yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, you expect them to show out, getting signed to Dell Records, first album, you want to make it, probably you want to show out and show off to the new label, so, I mean, personally, I did listen to some of it. It wasn't too bad, but, yeah, I mean, it's not everyone's style. Maybe it's just the tempo's too slow for everyone to like. They expect something more, something they can get more riled up to, but it's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, Eslabon Armado. I mean, they kind of went big with that their first album, kind of more underground. It was with Con Tus Besos. So it was an album I felt like they tried to do a continuation of that. Try more, go towards that love romantic vibe, simping vibes,
Yeah, ahorita esos tipos de canciones ahorita con los, como dicen los teenagers, está pegando macizo,
Está llegando con las morritas, es lo que es, güey.
Yeah, con las morritas y también it's something big because I would say Con Tus Besos got really, really big in TikTok, dude. So like that's what blew them up. Yeah, dude. Neta, every like if you see a lot of TikToks de los Latinos, way, los Mexicanos are always playing like Con Tus, shit like that. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now, but yeah, like Con Tus Besos, way.
Wait, how'd you do it?
No, I'm not gonna I have Omar sing.
Nah, I can't sing. Hey, dude.
Junaid, bro.
Junaid. Hey, shout out to Toy Manchaca. He was making fun of my singing skills on the podcast. Shouting him out. Roasting us on the Instagram. That shit was funny.
Nah, bro, he was just having flashbacks from your graduation party.
Let's not talk about that, bro. Let's not talk about that. Different setting.
You had fun, bro. That's all that matters.
That's true. But back to the album. Well, it's Eslabon Armado. I mean, yeah, like I said, bro, I felt like they tried to do a continuation from that first album, that freshman album. Now this is technically their sophomore album. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys, bro. Maybe just because it's not my cup of tea. Maybe because I feel it's too repetitive. Maybe because I think it's the same album as the first one. I don't know, bro. I mean, literally, when I was listening to the first, like, maybe 5-6 songs, I'm like, bro, I didn't even know the song changed a couple times, bro. Like, I couldn't tell the difference between one to another.
Let it all out, bro. Just say the truth, bro.
To be honest,
güey, a la verga. Lo que sientes, güey.
To be honest, it was some low mid, bro. Some boof.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it, bro. I didn't like it.
Well,
I mean, I get it, bro. I mean, I just, like Anthony said, bro, it's not my cup of tea, bro.
¿Neta no te gustó?
No me gustó, la neta, güey.
Damn, that's crazy because honestly, the first album I didn't listen to the whole thing. I just listened to Con Tus Besos.
To be
And-
honest, in that one, I think I like Con Tus Besos and one de Las 3 de la Mañana. That's the name of the song, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And that, I felt like it was cool. I mean, there is one song I kind of did like from this album.
Yeah,
It was called fuck.
Yeah, I didn't even honestly
The groovy one?
The last one I didn't even like too much. Their album, like that song that you guys are talking about, "Con Tus Besos."
Yeah.
That wasn't even the song that I honestly liked from their album.
Really?
To be honest, yeah.
I didn't like that song at first. At first, I wasn't crazy about it because this is like a different style. It's like a romantic, like a Sierreño style. I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Like it's just their style, and I didn't like that song at first. But and like, once it started, people like playing it
a little bit more.
like I started growing on me. I'm like, and then
I could agree, bro. I could agree.
and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna slap it. Y pues, pues yo la empecé a tocar ahí en mi carro y pues me gustó la neta. Está chido, está chido. And I like Omar said, it's a continuation, but I disagree on it with Omar porque a mí me gustó, güey, you know? I like it because it's exactly what it's trying to portray, like Vibras de Noche, like, you know, you're vibing at night. I don't know, maybe you're on a view with your girlfriend or whoever you want to call.
Your significant other.
And you're just talking, you're just chilling. Para la gente que le gusta fumar mota, te está chingando un gallito. And you know, it's vibing, you know, it's like a vibrant like album. Like it gets you in like a soothing mood, a relaxing mood. I could see that. I like it. But the only critique I would have is that it feels like it's the same fucking song over and over again. It sounds like a fucking broken record. You know?
Damn, that's a good quote,
yeah.
bro.
Right.
Maybe they just like formatted it so that it just transitions really well. But it could be that, you know, I haven't listened to the whole album, but I have picked and choose a couple songs that I've listened to on it.
Yeah.
And so, I do hear some like differences, but maybe if you do slide it from like, you know, one to the bottom, maybe it does sound really, you know, like repetitive.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, bro. I really did enjoy like the musical aspect to it.
Nah, man, you hated this shit, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. I really did enjoy like the setup, that song that they included the trumpet with. Like it made me feel that like 60s vibe, bro. I'm in like a little fucking jazz bar or whatever. I totally fuck with that. Pero no sé, güey. Just because I feel it was so repetitive, back to back to back to back to back. That's where I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, I mean, it was too much of the same, bro. And I guess I get the whole album is all about like simping and everything. Like, I'm 100% for that, bro. I felt like the motion production was completely like cohesive and it was good, bro. I enjoyed all of it. Like musically, it was good. It was musically appeasing, but I just didn't like la letra, or I just didn't like the flow. I guess I'm more a critique of the flow. The flow sounded too similar on every beat, and that's what killed it for me.
Yeah, I can see that, pero, you know, in my opinion, esto es lo que está pegando ahorita, güey. Y
I agree, bro.
Ángel del Villar es un genio, güey, para darle a la afición lo que quieren. You know, he built everything, you know. He everything he has, he built it off of his ideas and his business moves. And he knows ahorita he wants to ride the wave right now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to change it up and have these guys like come out with the album with corridos, you know. So if the first album pegó machín, pues a huevo, let's ride the fucking wave and let's see what happens with this. And I think they're gonna make their move.
Thank you, Siri.
I think they're gonna make their I think they're gonna make their move based on the numbers they got off this album, right?
I mean, bro, it debuted as #1 on Billboard.
Neta?
On like Apple Music, it debuted #1 Latino.
Pues wait,
#3 worldwide album.
you better
debut.
get used to this fucking music
That's
then,
what's
bro.
up.
If it's giving those type of numbers, why the fuck would you stop? It doesn't make no sense. You feel me?
I'm just saying, bro. Look back at this album in 6 months, a year. Just look back at it.
Well, yeah, wait.
I understand the first week numbers and it look good, but I don't think it's gonna be like Con Tu Besos, bro.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hit those numbers. It's not gonna hit, bro. If you still look at the charts, that album, that Con Tus Besos, is still up there, bro. And that shit came out in
That's just a
January, bro.
banger, bro. Neta, güey.
Yeah.
Hasta a mí me gusta, güey. And I don't really... That style, I didn't like it at first, güey.
Yeah.
Mi estilo, güey, me gustan los corridos. Me gustan la banda, güey. Y me gustan como los corridos viejitos. And maybe, like, the new corridos that come out, like... Pero this has never been my style, güey. I had to, like, adapt to it.
Con Tus Besos is their anthem, bro. That literally broke a barrier of how everybody's doing the fucking love shit. I felt like, I guess you can kind of simulate, maybe the person that got closest to this was maybe like Abraham Vasquez with his like love songs and shit. But these guys kind of still put a little bit more of that ¿cómo se llama? That new bass, bro.
I don't know, no sé cómo se llama, but I know what you mean. When they like pull the string and it hits it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no sé cómo se llama. Para todos mis músicos que saben, pues ahí comenten allá abajo.
Is it the cello?
No, güey, that's
bajo something, bro.
it's
The big ass one, right? Oh
no, it's like they pull the string, bro. They pull the string and it hits it.
Some of them do use the cello.
I thought you were talking about the big one though.
No.
And
huge
this is where
one.
being a musician would have fucking came in handy, way.
Shit.
But that one, bro, because I felt like because they added that element, it was kind of similar to what the other like kind of like corridos were doing. So it kind of was a mix between the two, and then that's why ahí hicieron su forma, y fueron su línea, and that's how they got kind of more famous.
Yeah, it kind of like it was like slightly different from what everyone was doing right now, so it kind of like differentiated them, and then on top of that they slap, you know. So
yeah,
like
they're the pioneers, bro.
yeah. So like there's a reason why people are like listening to their albums, you know. They still slapping the first album, you know, because I mean they don't have too much of a catalog yet, but like that shit slap, you know. And so I could say, you know, this one probably is like a slightly different, like a change in what they usually do from what we've first heard.
Cause like their first song they did, they made a song with Valencia Patrones, bro.
Neta, ¿cuál era?
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot the name, bro.
But
What kind of song?
It was like a corrido, bro. And they literally deleted it from everywhere, bro. As soon as they left, like, Dinero Recio and Rancho Humilde.
Oh, really? They
Yeah,
deleted it?
They deleted that
Neta,
shit.
güey?
Yeah, you probably can find it on SoundCloud somewhere, but they deleted that shit. Wiped that shit off the
Pues,
Facebook.
la neta, güey.
Because, Eslabon Armado used to be signed to Dinero Recio.
Wait, yeah, I remember they got in that little
The
beef.
argument with Jimmy Miller and the
That shit was
parents.
big beef,
Bro,
bro.
that was big beef,
that
bro.
was
They were
really-
talking shit back to back to back, bro.
Yeah,
I remember
But
when that was
eran
going on
niños
live,
chiquitos,
right?
güey. Yeah.
Wait, to be honest though,
I
bro,
remember that shit.
at the end of the day, if you look at it, Jimmy's taking the L, bro.
I mean,
he lost some.
I think he's
it's
taking the L,
it's
bro.
some fun, but like I feel like how he said, well, yeah, I probably would have made some money off of them, but at the end of the day, I'm still making cash. I still have other grupos hitting, so I'm being obviously not hitting them
No,
numbers.
sí, güey, pero bro, honestly, you know who's really taking the L in my opinion is Eslabon Armado by not dropping shit on
On their own, yeah.
Bro, you know how much money they'll be making right now if they were dropping shit on their own? Con tus besos, bro. That shit came out and built like fuck, bro. Some kids from Patterson, bro, over here having articles written about them on Billboard, bro. Like, no mames, güey. Like, Márcame P, güey. They don't have a label, bro. They're making money on their own. That's the best way to do it. If you have clout like that, no, pinche Ángel Leviar se está tragando toda la feria, güey, ahorita. La neta.
Shit, I wonder how that contract looks, bro.
Güey, los manejadores son los que ganan más feria, güey. ¿Por qué no
huevo,
somos
güey.
pendejos?
Yeah.
No, that's that.
They probably got a cool little like, you know, events made up front, but like in the long term, all that music is theirs, you know.
Yep.
Depending on what they signed, you know, I guess you could say.
Yep,
Ron
that's facts, bro.
Calavillaras, he fucking swooped that shit quick, bro. He was like,
No es pendejo, güey. No es pendejo,
no,
güey.
pues no por nada tiene lo que tiene.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's chump change compared to like what some of his biggest stars be dropping like on a
No,
first week
pues,
basis,
sí.
but like it's something, you know. You gotta tap into all markets. That's how you're gonna eat. You know?
I mean, it's no Gerardo Ortiz, but
Yeah,
just
yeah,
some
exactly.
No Ariel
No.
Camacho either, bro.
Oh,
no,
A huevo,
no,
pero,
but you know, you
pero
gotta
bro, they're making noise,
put
bro.
your eggs in different baskets, you know.
I mean, Honestly, bro, I haven't seen a group been so talked about on Twitter in a while like that, bro.
Way they're so popular with the younger crowd, bro.
They
Neta,
are, bro.
way.
Dude, I know.
Every
see a
night
lot
I
of-
just see a quote. Eslabon Armado.
I did see a
Like,
good amount
all
of
the young
tweets and
girls,
shit.
way, you know, they be like us. We vibe to different music, but all the like younger girls, they're probably listening to this shit right now. Las morritas de 16, 17, güey, la neta, güey, they're probably, as we speak right now, they're listening to it.
Yeah. Hey,
You
my
know?
sister doesn't listen to this shit, bro.
Well, your sister tiene mentalidad, güey. I'm just like, nah, I'm fucking, nah, I'm kidding, but nah, I think it's cool. It's a good theme. It's a good vibe. If the name fits the exactly the type of music they portrayed. Like, I like the song Dame tu calor and Donde has estado. Donde has estado, I like it because it had a different vibe. They even put a saxophone in it, which is pretty wet, bro,
Yep.
in my opinion. Pero, you know, like, it is a lot of the same shit, you know? Pero at the end of the day, what do you expect? They kind of just told you it's Vibras de Noche, you know?
Yeah.
They're giving you that summer
Yep, yep.
nights vibe, that Hollywood, go on the fucking view, chill vibes. You know, that's exactly like the Hollywood sign on the fucking album and shit.
Another song I did like actually, it was called Cali. I think that song was kind of cool. It was like the only one that was kind of different compared to the whole album, bro. It actually, I mean, they still were on the same flow. I'm over here critiquing the flow
Puro
again.
California la
Pero
verga.
they were just talking about like, hey, que están allí disfrutando ahí con un grupo en vivo, echando unas chelas, and like it was something different, not simping, but it was vibes. It was vibes.
Sí, machín, güey. Pero, you know, they're from Northern California. Shout out to NorCal out here. And they're from where we're from, you know. The cool thing I think about these grupos coming up is, okay, you know, like they
Honestly, bro, I imagine them I try to imagine grupos in a concert setting, bro, and just imagine them. It just gives me like just a concert vibe, bro. Like I'm trying to understand how they'll put these guys at a baile or something or whatever.
Oh, I know what you mean, but I think it would be more. Honestly, I feel like these fools would
Honestly,
be
I
in
would
a
not
concert, that type of concert, bro. Like something you don't dance to.
Yeah, bro.
Like
I don't see them
more-
at a baile, bro.
Yeah, we pues está cabrón.
I don't see them at a club either.
At a, I would say like a. Well, pues they could. Yeah, well, they have to do a club, bro.
I mean, were they gonna do covers and shit? Cause like you're just gonna play sad songs the whole time at a club.
Yeah, that's hard.
It's,
Yeah,
that's
That's
tough,
I think
bro.
that's the next step for them. They have to start slapping corridos, way.
That's tough, como dice Meñito.
Yeah, that's tough. Pero like I tell you straight up, la neta, way, they're gonna have to start changing up their material porque the same shit is gonna get boring over time.
I agree.
And just like if you even listen to this album, you're like, oh, the first song's dope, the second song's dope, the third song's dope. When you go to the fourth, you're like, fuck, bro, like la neta, la misma
Yeah.
cosa, way.
They should. I mean, making some comparisons like Drake. I mean, he has some like I mean, a lot of people know Drake by his like little like simp R&B shit, but then he has his fucking hip hop bangers, rap and stuff like that. I mean, you gotta be kind of like multi, kind of like versed, you know, and then just doing just these type of like songs. I don't know, bro. That's another critique.
Yeah, man. I think they're switching it up a little bit, you know. But it's a funny note what you mentioned about how you don't see them playing at a concert or something like that.
At a baile.
Baile, yeah. I think it would be
A
think
concert setting, bro.
yeah, it'd be weird. It'd be a weird kind of little setup for them. I think the sound wouldn't be there, like the vibe, you know. I think people. I mean, I don't know, because you gotta get people to like vibe in a certain way.
I mean, you for sure gonna have your fan your fan girls,
Yeah.
right? They're gonna be pushing all the way to the top, like make it like a concert setting. But for those new people that are there, for those people you're trying to attract, for those people that maybe haven't heard your music before or whatever, if you're just hearing a bunch of sad music, you're not gonna attract those people.
Yeah.
Like at a baile or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, escuché esta canción y quise sacar a alguien a bailar, güey. Like,
Yeah,
it's kind of difficult.
I think with them, it'll be some time before they actually do any of that. I think they will for sure need to build some catalog so that they can actually have some bangers that they could do at a show, so that they don't have to play any of this simp shit. And if they do play some simp stuff, it'll be like one
Like
of their
they're
bangers.
big, they're big ones. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and then that's what people would vibe to, you know. So, I mean, I guess it's a work in progress for them to like eventually get to that stage, you know.
Like, bro, Drake doesn't even play Marvin's Room at his concerts no more, bro.
Who?
Like Drake, he
Oh.
doesn't play Marvin's Room
Oh
at his
no,
concerts.
No,
I mean,
man,
come on, that's
way.
that's
But-
from like super early, but
But
for sure.
bro, that's one of his like biggest like songs though.
Yeah. He doesn't even need that, you know. It's like he has other songs that.
It's more upbeat and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Well, something that's gonna get people hyped, you know.
Right.
Yeah, in the mood,
Yeah.
and
But I think that's my critique for all this new guitarra shit though.
yeah, but at the same time, güey, porque tú eres bien alterado, güey. No es tu vibra, güey. Tú quieres una canción que te va fucking te va a animar, güey. You gonna party, güey.
Yeah,
That's how you are. I know you, güey. I know you for fucking how long.
I
güey.
know, but
You know?
that's my critique. But no, but that's I'm saying for all grupos though. Like even like maybe not Marca Me Pe, maybe like a fucking like Herencia de Patrones, bro. Like how you dance to that?
They don't. They smoke their blunt and fucking bob their head, bro.
You'd be surprised,
Exactly,
bro. You'd be
bro.
seeing some weird ass little videos of people
Bro,
dancing in Oakland to that shit. I'd be like, what the fuck
Nah,
is
way, I
going
can't
on?
dance to that shit. Honestly, I feel like I'm too traditional now. Like,
I'm not-
low key, I feel
what
like
the
some of the
fuck?
music is like leaving me, bro. Because
But that's
I'm
what
still the
saying.
guy that
you can't
that
dance. You
could
can't
go
dance.
into.
like-
Yeah, I
So that's why I'm saying you can't call this shit a baile no more. You can't call it. That's
Oh,
that's
no,
why
well,
I'm
that's what
trying
you
to
do.
say.
Smoke me out tour, güey. Nomás andan todos bien marihuanos escuchando todo, güey, you know?
Yeah,
basically.
that's my critique. It shouldn't be called baile. That name does not exist on this new era shit, bro.
No.
If you're going to baile, you're gonna go see fucking Julian Banda MS here or whatever, bro.
What you call them now is what you
It's just
hear
a concert,
everywhere,
bro. It's
quote
just a
unquote,
concert. It's just a concert now.
privadas.
Yeah,
That's what they're called now.
Or just a
That's
fucking
why everyone
a
likes-
festival,
that's-
bro, just with the group.
it's
Yeah.
a festival concert.
Yeah.
If I hear people calling this shit bailes, bro, it's not a baile, bro. It's
Yeah.
not.
Well, bro, there's a lot of
For
people
sure,
that say a lot of dumb things on Twitter, IG, and everything. So it
Hey,
pisses
bro,
me
I'm
off
just-
every
I'm-
fucking day.
I'm just voicing my opinion, bro.
Pues para esto estás, güey. We say the truth, you know. We're not sugarcoating shit. We like to express our opinions, and that's why people could comment and say if they disagree with us or if they agree with us and like or dislike. At the end of the day, you know, that's part of this podcast. It's an open discussion with free ideas.
Well, yes, sir. So what overall, what you guys think about the song? Was it some mid, some fire, some both? I mean, the song, the album.
I thought it wasn't too bad. I'll give it a solid like 7.5. I think it was cool.
I thought we weren't going to do numbers, no, bro.
You're right. It was cool.
Some mid.
I liked it, bro. I think it was
So
it was
fire?
good. Fuck, bro. I would say between mid and fire, bro. I'd say between like I
So
don't
some
know.
high mid.
Man, I'm gonna use a fucking number. I'll say 7.5, bro. Nah, but anyways, yeah, I would say I'd liked it, bro.
I give it a 5.5.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, everyone has their own
It's a
opinion,
mid.
bro.
It's a mid, bro. I like I said, bro. I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed like what they were trying to do. I just didn't enjoy the flow. I felt it was too repetitive, and I felt that it was just another continuation of that album that was too soon. I felt they should have kind of did a little bit something different for this particular one. Obviously, still had your couple here and there, but a whole album just dedicated to that. That's where my critique stands. Yeah.
Oh, huevo.
Well, let us know, guys, what you guys thought about the Eslabon Armado album. Leave a comment on our Instagram, YouTube, or leave a review on Apple Podcasts. Next up, we're doing JTRES, Out The I.E. What you guys think about the album?
Straight Out The I.E. First and foremost, I think
Nothing less.
J3 fucking slaps because we all listen to them live, and I think the album, I think it was a good album, and I think it was perfect to J3's style. Porque la neta, pues it was just J3's style, like dicen corridos callejeros, you know, and it's a good. I like the grupo's a perfect combo. I feel like with Chino, Julian, and then you have Cuatro, they make a good combo because you have Chino sings some songs, Julian sings some songs, and they switch out from like primera and segunda voz, which is pretty cool because you don't really see that. Most of the times you see like one guy is just primera voz, or one guy's a singer and the other,
Yeah.
which I like.
That's what I really do enjoy about them, bro. That they're kind of. I guess we can bring it back to how the Eslabon Armado, you hear that same flow, same style, track after track, and this one with JTRES, you just hear or maybe Chino singing one song and then Julian the other, and then they each have their kind of different flow for a particular song. So it's like a kind of a change, and you're kind of like, okay, like the different flow. Now you're listening, and now you're like, okay, like I'm listening to this. You can tell the difference, and you're more intrigued because you hear something different.
Yeah, no, definitely. Shout out J3. We just listened to him live recently. They definitely do slap way more better in person than through your AirPods and shit. But this album was nice, man. I liked it. I enjoyed it. There's a good amount of songs that I definitely enjoyed. A lot of like different flows and stuff, which was cool. They switched it up a lot, so it's quality music for sure. As we were talking about it before, I definitely enjoy it.
I like the Siete de Fontana way better with them, bro, compared to the one I did it with, like Legado Siete and Fuerza Regida. It sounds way better to me, bro.
Yeah, I just feel like la neta way. I feel like it irks me when JOP tries to hop on the bandwagon of a good song way. Porque I don't know why. Like, he's a good singer and the Fuerza Regida is a good grupo. Pero I don't know, bro. It's just like I feel like he changes a song from the original like tempo, and it just something's off about it. Like Siete Fontana, like la neta, I fuck with this version so much better, bro. Same thing with what Omar said, porque I don't know, way. Some songs are just better sierreño, some songs are better banda. It's hard to change them up.
Yeah, I do remember that song. How it was the remix of it, right? Basically, you could say.
Yeah, you can practically say it was a remix. Yeah.
I think I could say I like the original version a little bit better. I don't know. Just sounds a little bit more like polished.
I mean, the other one was kind of more live too. I felt that they didn't practice it, honestly.
Yeah, maybe it was something that they probably did it on the fly, and it wasn't too well thought of, and maybe just it's a good pair, because they do have other songs where maybe they sound good together. So
Yeah.
they probably try to make something happen.
It was a good song though. I mean, definitely did not hit 35 million views on YouTube for not being like good. It was a good song, but I just think the original was way better. Like we all agreed to. But I definitely did enjoy it. Felt like it was a lot of corridos. They had like kind of like some sentimental songs too, and that shit was cool. I felt the difference. Some songs you just like they're like bumping, you can just hear that bass. And then I mean, what were your guys' kind of like favorite songs other than like Siete Fontana?
I personally I like fucking Drogas. I like and Zapatos Balenciaga, but fucking Drogas was my favorite, bro.
Yeah, I
La
guess
neta.
you could say that's like probably the one that's more popular right now. Fucking Drogas.
Yeah. From what Apple Music says, the most popular ones is Siete de Fontana, fucking Drogas, and Es La Maña, Clica del Siete. Those are the three most played.
Which
right
one's the
now.
last one, way?
Clica del Siete.
Oh, okay.
So Es La Maña, that one slaps too.
Yeah.
I played fucking honestly, bro. When I went on a run this morning, I was slapping fucking Drogas, bro. Like, I like to play songs que me animan, and they make me like motivate me to like dance and party and like shit like that gets me going. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna slap this one.
I mean, they
That's
played.
funny.
Do you remember them playing that?
I
at your
fucking
party?
work out to banda, bro. Come on, bro.
Kind of awkward, bro.
That's weird as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
That's
Hey,
not
I
weird.
do
I
it,
usually
bro.
throw
Do
on-
you, bro? Hey, cada quien.
Bro,
I
that's
throw on
just
some
me,
EDM, bro,
That's
or
mames, güey,
some alternative rock, bro.
Puto robot de mierda. Nah, just playing. Nah, just playing. EDM's cool to whoever likes it. I'm just different,
Nah, we said alternative, not EDM.
No, I said EDM and alternative.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Just if Oscar's playing EDM, that shit's trash.
Oh.
I'm fucking with you. Probably not gonna listen to this shit anyway, so I could talk all the shit I want.
I love it. Yeah. But I think my favorite songs were, I think, Ya Me Enfadé, bro. That one got to me, and I think Ya Me Enfadé and Es La Maña. That was my two favorite
I
songs.
thought you were gonna say Ya Me Enfadé del album.
Oh no, no.
I was
man.
like, this guy, bro.
No.
You're fucking going off this today, bro.
No. Ya Me Enfadé is the name of the song. It's I think number 5 or 6 on the album. But yeah, that one's cool. I felt like Chino was really talking kind of deep on that one. I don't know if it was personal reference or somebody else, but that song was kind of deep, just talking about like kind of like his everyday I'm goings or whatever like that, and that was pretty cool. And then fucking Drogas was pretty badass. One line I did like from him, it was like, oh, no te crees de Chapo and stuff like that. That shit was pretty fucking fire to me. I thought that shit fucking slapped. And then there's La Maña too. I liked how Julian sang that shit, bro. He sang that shit dope. His style on that one, that shit was web to me, bro. Hella nice. I think that's probably, I don't know which song they're gonna make a single out of, but I probably think it's gonna be like Drogas or Es La Maña, probably.
Yeah, but these guys have talent, bro. You know, I feel like they're underrated for sure.
I felt the album came out too late, huh?
Yeah, and I was waiting for an
Past
album for a
due.
long time. Porque
Yeah.
la neta, even like I feel like they have an album before this,
Yeah.
and like I feel like La Rutina was in the album, right?
Yeah, La Rutina
And
was
then
in
like
that
I
one.
feel like since they didn't have that much clout back then, and now they do, they kind of wanted to put that song out there.
Yeah, it was a good song. It's a little upbeat like song,
Yeah.
like kind of clubbish. I kind of liked it. La Rutina.
Yeah, but I feel like these guys need more promotion. They need more recognition. They need neta because they have talent, bro. And I just feel like people that don't really have that much talent, not to say any names, are getting. I mean, not like that, but people that. How do I say this, bro? I feel like for the talent they have, they need more recognition, in my opinion.
Yeah,
right?
they
So
really-
Jimmy Humilde,
definitely.
bro, you need to promote them more, la neta, way.
La neta, güey, you will see him posting hella shit for other grupos.
See, way.
Like he'd be on his lives, like slapping the new albums and shit. Like, oh, this shit gas, whatever, bro. He barely posted up like a couple like reposts of the flyers and shit. bro.
Exactly, way. No mames. And if you look at it, JTRES was one of the first grupos that Jimmy signed when this whole new wave of these new grupos started, bro, in Cali, bro.
You
Yeah.
can kind of say they were like kind of the first ones.
The
after,
first one, right?
Like after like it was kind of like Herencia and then J3.
Es porque no, era Legado, Fuerza, then it was Herencia, then it was them, right?
I mean the original lineup was just like Arsenal Efectivo, Hijos de García, Legado 7,
Yeah, way.
and Fuerza Regida, and then they kind of then went with like Herencia, then J3. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like it's me da coraje, güey, porque tienen talento, güey, you know, and like I feel like, you know, like back then Rancho Humilde's reputation was like, okay, they signed someone, fuck, that's a big deal.
Right.
Y ahora están firmando un chingo de grupos, güey. You know, no disrespect to them because they're putting in work, pero you know, I feel like a lot of grupos that are probably barely started playing a year ago, they get signed, bro.
You feel like they're getting undervalued, like a lot of people.
I feel like, how do I say it? Like, you know how like, all right, the principles of economics, not to be all weird. You know how like when you print a lot of money,
Yeah.
the value of money goes down.
True.
I feel like when you sign a lot of grupos, the value of getting signed goes down, bro. That's what I compare.
Damn.
You know,
I 100% agree with that.
and
bro.
I feel like since they're signing so much grupos, and these guys are one of the first ones that got signed, I feel like now being Rancho Humilde, way, like I feel like if I pick up a guitar, play that shit, and fucking get decent at it, I'll get signed in in a few months, bro. That's my personal opinion, you know.
Right.
And I feel like these guys were one of the first ones, and they actually have a lot of talent. Same thing with like I would compare them with Bajo Perfil, way. I don't feel like Bajo Perfil gets recognition at all either, and they're so fucking dope in my opinion.
Yeah.
That voice is
Yep.
unique as fuck, bro. La
Yeah.
neta, mis respetos, pero ese grupo también, güey. Same with these guys. I put them in the same rank.
Yeah, I agree, bro. They both slap, and I understand, bro. Like what you're saying that everybody's kind of like undervalued and stuff like that. It's just they have a lot to their catalog, and then I mean, I'm not telling them how to run their shit. Obviously, they're doing it better than all of us and shit. But obviously, they're succeeding in what they got to do. But maybe they're putting too much focus on Nathaniel Cano. You think?
Everybody wants to be like Nathaniel Cano, way. Everybody, way.
Yeah.
Neta, bro.
They're just-
Everybody.
They're just riding him, man. You know, they want to milk that dude.
Yeah, they're riding his wave hard, bro. That's what it is, honestly.
Yeah, they're pushing everything,
It's
all the
like-
resources towards him. You know, it makes
Honestly,
sense.
bro, Nathaniel Cano is funding all these grupos that Rancho Humilde has.
Neta, way. He's their fucking.
Because, like, bro, all these other grupos, who's pulling out shit? When you go on YouTube on Rancho Humilde's page, you don't see a lot of grupos with plus 1 million views, bro. You don't, honestly.
He's their piggyback, bro, for Rancho Humilde.
Like, you just see the only ones pulling 1 million numbers, Junior H, Nathaniel Cano, Fuerza Regida. Not even Legado 7 is pulling 1 million numbers with their latest music and shit, bro.
Wait, Legado 7 fucking fell off hard, bro.
I agree.
And I see Fuerza Regida falling off hard, too, if they don't pick their shit up, way.
Yeah, they're kind of on that.
I feel like GOP's getting sloppy, bro.
I don't know. I just feel like
It's
I
because I,
don't know
feel like
what
he's
it
like
is.
he's like on his own now, kind of, and so he feels like, you know, fuck it. He doesn't have to impress Jimmy too much, you know, or
'Cause
like
he already got all these numbers.
yeah, you know. So he's like, fuck it, you know. But fuck yeah, he needs to honestly like pick it up a little bit because his latest shit, it ain't all that honestly.
Honestly, that song with Everardo, I feel like
Everardo, yeah.
I feel like just with him was better, bro.
Hella better.
yeah.
I played that shit so much, Omar got annoyed.
Yeah, I got annoyed with the song, but it slaps. Just Christian played it fucking 20 times on a road trip. Of course, I would get annoyed.
Yeah, but they changed it up, right? Paso Rojos. They went from like Rojo to Paso Rojo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just so copyrights won't hit. Probably, most likely. That's always why they fucking change names on songs.
I'm confused about Everardo, way. Is he with Rancho Humilde or he just collabs with them, bro?
I think he's Rancho Humilde, bro.
Because he has his own thing too. Like it says like Everardo Mob Records or some
He
shit like
probably
that.
has his own shit going too, like fucking Street Mob with JOP, Lumbre Music Legado 7, Dinero Recio with Valencia.
Yeah,
Probably
because he's
same
from
shit, bro.
he's from Seattle, bro. So yeah, it's like it's kind of obviously LA. You have a lot of Mexicans and like you have a lot of record labels, and in Seattle's like it's just random, bro. You know, it's like you don't really see like a guy doing that out there.
I completely understand. But yeah, I mean, I definitely did enjoy the JTRES album. I was bumping that a lot. I think I repeated a lot of songs. I probably repeated the album like 4 or 5 times already. Not trying to fanboy.
No, you're not trying to, but you are. Not just fucking with you, bro.
Nah.
No, but they slap, bro. Honestly, J3, you know, like I heard them live. I heard them on YouTube. I heard them over here on Apple Music, and they sound exactly the same, bro.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what I love about
I
it.
remember
You know?
at your birthday party, everybody was coming up to me. He was like, "Wait, I can't believe they sound the same as fucking YouTube, bro. They sound exactly the same." Everybody was just like, kind of sucking them and shit. I mean, that shit was kind of funny to me. But hey, bro, they're raw, bro. I seen them play before they got famous. Seen them at their concerts. Seen them at fucking La Privada, and bro, they're raw, bro. Tienen talento. And I really hope they can promote this album good, bring out some music videos, bring out some good content for their fans, and then prepare for that next one, bro. Because I think I was hearing that Julian and Chino saying that this album with all these songs, bro, they said that they made this shit a year ago, bro.
They made it a year ago.
They made all these songs like about a year ago.
They're probably frustrated as fuck it didn't come out earlier, bro.
They probably did. I mean, they made them. Obviously, they probably didn't record it probably till this year. But bro, if this shit was a year ago, this shit was some heat, bro. I really hope they continue with this lane. Maybe add like a little romantica in there. They probably just had like one sentimental song here, but it was cool. But it was slapping, bro.
Yeah. They didn't have a romantica song in here.
Nah, bro, they have no
Puros corridos.
Puros corridos.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a sentimental one, kind of like Ya Me Enfadé. It was just kind of more like, I wouldn't call it corrido, but it's like a canción way. It's not romántica either, bro. I don't know
Yeah,
what
so
you
it has
call
a beat of a corrido, but yeah.
Yeah, La Letra is more like
kinda like-
inspirational, like,
yeah.
flashbacks. Shit.
yeah.
Yeah, that one's cool. I recommend that one.
For sure.
But overall, what do you guys think about the album?
I think it was good. I think it had a good songs. I wouldn't say this shit's super fire, but I would say it's a solid album. It's cool.
It's a good debut one. No.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think hopefully they keep because I feel like the songs they came out with in the past definitely are like, bro, like they slap. Like the songs like Vengo con Madres y Varios Goles.
I'll just go this labs.
Yeah, like those two songs, bro, are
Throwbacks,
fucking
yeah.
wet, you know. And I know if they keep trying and if they keep pushing, they're gonna have another banger like that.
Yeah.
So hopefully, fucking Drogas could be like that, or
Todo Se Me Dio was a fucking banger.
Which
Se
one?
Me Dio. Todo Se Me Dio.
Yeah.
I haven't really listened to that one too
That
much,
one's
bro.
good,
That one's
bro.
fire, too.
It's just that bro. You know another thing I hate, that they don't have all their music on fucking Spotify or Apple Music.
Pues dile a tu primo que se ponga las pilas a la verga. güey.
Yeah, but that shit slap though. They do have some bangers out there that are like singles and shit that exist. But yeah, no, they've been dropping some heat. This album was nice.
I want like another like collab, bro. I'm waiting for another collab.
I honestly appreciate their effort because to
I
tell
was
you,
I was actually surprised they didn't have no features.
Yeah, to tell you guys straight up, like I met Chino personally because like Omar, that's his primo hermano, and I met him when I went to his house, and he was telling me how he has a lot of corridos that he hasn't came out, and I just see that when you talk about music with Chino, I see the passion in his eyes, I see the drive and the passion in his eyes he has for music. And like I haven't really spoke to Julian or Cuatro, but obviously if he's like that, the whole group reflects like that too,
Yeah.
And I appreciate like people like that because the more passion they have, the better music that's gonna come out,
Yeah, passionate about their craft.
Yeah, and that's good for the industry, bro. That's good competition because it brings out the best out of people and it brings out the best music. So overall, I would say I think the album was good. I hope they keep this momentum. Y la neta, por pa adelante. Y I appreciate them playing in my party too. I had a lot of fun. And, after that, I feel like I became like a super fan after that. Porque la neta, tocaron chingón, These guys have talent and need more appreciation. And Jimmy Humilde, way, you need to give them more appreciation and you need to give them more promotion, way, la neta. Porque these guys have talent, way, la neta. No la cagas, way, no la cagas, way. I don't want to see a fucking live video with JTRES and Jimmy Humilde going off in each other like Eslabon Armado, güey.
Nah.
Cuida tus grupos, la neta.
Honestly, bro, I feel like they gave like Chavalos de la Perla a little bit more, and I feel like they're like the same level and all that shit. I just don't know, bro. Just that's how the industry is, I guess. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I wonder why they're not as like, I guess you could say, as popular as any other group. They do have a like really good sound, unique sound. It's different, but fuck, I mean, I wish other people would appreciate them as much as we do,
Yeah, they for sure getting slept on, bro.
Yeah,
Like everybody over here, I'm not trying to talk shit about Eslabon Armado, but a lot of people
Fucking say it, bro.
Nah, bro. So you can't
Wait,
be like
say
that.
what you
nigga,
gotta have
hey.
to say, dude.
Like, bro,
Why are you gonna hold back?
Everybody was saying like fucking Eslabon album was fire, but nah, bro.
Pues what do you think, bro? If you think it's whack, say it's whack, bro.
I already said it was.
Say what you told me yesterday. Wait, what do you think it was?
said it was trash.
You said pop high school shit.
It was some pop high school.
Yeah,
shit.
güey. Si eso es lo que piensas, güey. A la verga, güey. Lo que piensas, güey.
It was some pop
Don't
high school
sugarcoat
shit.
it.
Yeah, that's
Pues,
facts.
Not everyone's gonna like you,
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm not trying to hate, bro. I'm not trying to hate on people's music, bro. I just didn't like it.
Pues like what Christian Nodal said, like some people he doesn't like some music and he's not gonna collab with people he doesn't like. And like people, if they want to get butter off that, that's up to them. At the end of the day,
True.
no todos van a gustar tu tipo de música. I don't fucking like EDM and raves, but I don't say whatever people that do that are dumb. That's not my personal preference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not a shit talker, bro. That's what it is.
A mí me gusta tirar mierda.
But what about you, Anthony? Overall, what you give it?
I mean, I thought it was dope. I think it was a cool album, honestly. I enjoyed it. You know, I think everyone should go and add it to their playlist. Add the album, slap that shit front to back. It's a good album.
Download that shit, stream it.
Yeah, download, stream it,
I
buy
think-
it. You know, people don't. If you
Yeah.
really like it, buy it. People don't buy albums anymore.
Yeah,
If you really like it, buy it. I don't really buy too much, but if I really enjoy something, I'll buy it.
Honestly, bro, I wish vinyls were a thing again, bro. I would cop like a vinyl. The cover art was pretty fire. Shout out to Chuyito. He made the cover art.
What cover art?
The album cover art
For...
for JTRES. Chuyito made that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you mean he made it?
Well, he took like the pictures and edited it.
Like he got the idea to do
Puro
it like that?
royales.
Oh yeah. One nigga
Nah,
chingón.
que chingón,
Where'd
güey.
he
That's
get-
dope, güey. I
Where'd
mean,
he
it's
get the
cool.
bus from?
I don't know, bro.
Fucking stole that shit from International Boulevard, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I
He
bet.
kicked some guys. That was some guy's home, bro, and he took that shit. Nah, just playing.
Probably some guys in there right now.
Nah, I'm playing. But that shit's dope, you know? That shit's cool. And, you know, yeah. Shout out to Reales, too. Talented ass group out here in the Bay.
Yep. But yeah, I think the album was fire, bro. Definitely can't wait to see what they make more of this album. Think it was at 13th in the charts, which is not too bad, bro. 13th and out of like I don't know how many albums are like recorded, so that's pretty good. Being debuting at 13, that's pretty fire. Hopefully they can get in that top 10 so they can get a little bit more recognition and stuff like that. But definitely JTRES album, Out The I.E, mis respetos. Es un álbum chingón. Definitely gonna be slapping it within the next, I don't know how long, but definitely have some favorites on this one. Definitely gonna be putting some on playlist. Definitely was on fire. And then pretty much this is the end of this episode. Stay tuned to next week. We're gonna have some surprises. Probably gonna have our first interview session with a local group out here from the Bay Area, so stay tuned for that. If you guys have any recommendations of who we should interview or who should we reach out to, let us know. We're definitely starting to get ready for that. And probably our next one is probably gonna be also video, so you probably check us out on YouTube and actually see our faces and stuff, our ugly faces.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll probably post during the week who we're gonna interview, and stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Till next time, I guess.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, listen to the album. I recommend both albums.
You know what to do, fellers.
And also, yeah, we're gonna start doing interviews with local grupos. So if you guys recommend any grupo that maybe we haven't heard of, comment on there, tell us, interact with us, give us feedback, let us know how we're doing to improve over time, you know. And we always take constructive criticism. And thank you for listening to us as well.
And that's a wrap for
Nuestro
Nuestro Estilo podcast.
Huevo.
Yes, sir.